Hello everyone, welcome to official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. So as you can see, I'm here with all the members of your English medium sessions or English medium batches, which we are here to guide you all how to prepare for JIB May 2024 paper. But before starting the discussion with the other faculties as well, I would like to request to all of you, do share the session with your friends, your colleagues who are preparing for the same May 2024 JIB paper so that they can also join us here in this particular session. Apart from that, if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, do make sure you subscribe the channel because on this channel, you will get all the answers of your queries, whether it is related to the JIB, CIB, bank promotion exam or the certified exams. Everything will be available for all of you on this particular channel only. So why we are here today, let's discuss that first. So I have Vishal sir, Niharika ma'am with me.
Hello,
Welcome, sir.
everyone.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, everyone.
So we are here to discuss what should be done for JIB May 2024 paper because we know a lot of things we have to cover here for the paper, and JIB is not an easy task now. It's a kind of a paper that need a proper guidance plus consistency plus a kind of a motivation that is required to be continue your preparation till the paper you have given. So this is very important for all of you to start your preparation early. That's why we are here with all of you for all the answers of your query. If you find any kind of query in between the session, you can ask in the comment section as well regarding any particular subject or JIB, whatever your query is there, we will be helping you out in that. So let's move to the Vishal sir. So Vishal sir, what we are going to do in this particular session?
Sure. Firstly, what I would suggest is, as this session is for the newcomers, means those who are appearing for the JIB for the first time or might have been appeared earlier. So first, I would suggest they must know what is JIB. Okay, what is JIB? Then what are the subjects? I'll just clarify those points first, everyone. So remember, first I'll start with the JIB part. Remember, the minimum passing marks for JIB is 50 for each one. See, each subject. Now there is a criteria. If you appear for all the four subjects and you get 45 minimum, then also you can clear in some one subject, but the average should be 50. Okay, so that is the basic. You can see the details later. Also, we'll be taking the sessions other times also. So that is the main point. Second point, the fees part. The fees part is, first attempt is 4,000, the remaining attempts is 1,300. So that is for the basics, those who are the newcomers. Now, what are the subjects and what is the pattern of the exam? Remember, the pattern of the exam is roughly you'll be having 100 questions or 120 questions. Some questions will be of half marks, some questions will be of 1 mark, some will be of 2 marks. Okay, the exam is in totally online mode, nothing in between. Okay, no physical mode. Now, just coming to the subjects. Remember, there are four subjects: Indian economy, then this AFM, accounts and finance, RBWM, and the last one is PPB.
PPP.
Okay, yeah. So these are the main four subjects for the exam, and we'll give you the details as such. As the topic goes on, I'll give you the details of all the subjects. Yeah, Niharika ma'am, your points.
Uh, as sir has already given you the particular information regarding the JIB examination now. Now the point is, one of the ideologies of every banker would be like, why are we talking about the examination to be held in May 2024? That too in November 2023. We have December, we have Jan, Feb, March, April. Why are we talking about it today? One thing that Amanjot ma'am has just pointed out, the examination of JIB is no more the same as it used to be. See, I'd been teaching in this particular field from quite a long time. If I go back to 2022 or if I go back to the previous years, the examination pattern, as well as the type of questions, as well as the syllabus, everything was still under control. I won't say the examination has been easy in all the cases. It has been tough. That is why, in terms of JIB, not everybody was able to clear. है ना? So one thing was there, but the point is 2023 turned out to be a year in which they have changed the pattern and they're like, nah, now we are done with those easy papers. Let's give
Yeah.
them moderate to difficult, and in some areas we are putting easy as well. In the paper, even you cannot say ki ma'am, in the end I'll just prepare one or two modules, just give me those two modules and I want to clear. This thing will not happen. Why? Because they are covering the entire paper. Going back to the days when we were giving the school exams, at that point of time, whatever chapter we are leaving 3 to 4 marks. You are doing the same when you're giving this examination.
Yeah.
Plus, none of us is a kid anymore. That means if
Mhm.
I say that we have 5, 6 months, you would be doing nothing else just before the examination, but just preparing. So there are so many bankers just the day before the examination, they are stuck in their office and it's 9 or 10 p.m. and they're still thinking about the household chores they have to do. They have to take care of their family. And in the morning, they have to rush to reach to the examination center. So, considering all those problems of being an adult and still studying, how are we going to do further? That means 2024, what you look at it is 5 months or 6 months. You might be having 1.5 months in terms of the preparation time, and that
Correct.
too may be lesser. So, when we talk about the examination, it is important to open up ourselves and accept the reality that we are not kids anymore. We have to sit and study, and we have other things to do. That means just before the examination, I cannot just concentrate on my study part. I have to do other things as well. It's better that I start way before time so that during the examination period, whatever things I already have to do, none of those gets hampered, along with my studies are done in a proper manner. Because haphazard manner and just engulfing everything and then vomiting it out in the examination, those things used to happen earlier. Now it's an MCQ based examination, content based, numerical questions are coming up, and those numerical questions are somewhat sometimes total theoretical question taken out of a numerical question.
Yeah, that's right.
So, how will you handle all these things if you are praying to the God and just preparing just 1 week before the examination? There's a reality now. We adults understand there is a problem. Till the time we don't accept that there is a problem and I have to prepare it, then we will not be able to pursue further.
And main point over here is to add on the point which ma'am has said. Although there are 6 7 months, but the problem is you'll be having March ending in between. Then you'll be having various audits in between.
Audits.
Okay,
Correct, sir.
so the business pressure will be there. That's why remember the early bird catches the prey. Keep it very simple. The more you start early, the better it is for you. Okay. Yeah. So just I would like to add some points regarding some papers here. Indian economy, you'll be having basically I'll just give you the highlight of all the papers. Okay. And then we can move ahead for our session as such, means for the batches which we are taking. So here, firstly, first paper is Indian economy and Indian financial system. So ma'am will be taking the same. Basically, I'll give you the summary of this. It consists of Indian economic architecture, economic concepts related to banking, Indian financial architecture, and financial products. So it gives you the overall idea of the economy as such. Overall idea means what the economy is presently, what is the present status for that, where are we heading to. Then second is about PPB. PPB means principles and practices of banking. This is a general banking subject. In PPB, the main topics are general banking, then functions of banks, banking technology, and ethics. So this covers the entire operations, daily operations of the bank. Okay, daily operations means how do you process the loans, how do you process the accounts, then various savings, current, FD, all those types of accounts, various banking operations. The next topic is AFM, accounts and financial management. Now here you have the basic. You start from the basics and you go up to the almost last level. You can say accounting principles and processes, financial statements and core banking systems, then financial management and taxation and fundamentals. So you now here after May 23 they have added taxation also. Earlier taxation was not a part of the AFM. And last subject is RBWM, retail banking and wealth management. Will I'll be taking. In RBWM, the main topics are retail banking, means what is the concept of retail banking. Then you have retail products and recovery, then support services and wealth management. So these points have means wealth management, support services. These have been wealth management has been added May 23 only. Earlier it was not there. That has become the core of the banking now. Means all the banks, retail banks now focus on that insurance. Everyone amongst you might be having the same targets now, insurance, right? So that has become the core of the banking. Yeah, ma'am.
Sir, I would like to add here something that if we
Yeah.
look at RBWM and AFM, AFM is the subject that I am taking in this era. So when we talk about module D is taxation based. That means we have GST, we have direct and
Yeah.
indirect tax. We have got the entire costing there. That means we are now understanding the commercial point of view of the country overall. Matlab, in terms of PPB and in terms of IEFS, you understand the economy and the banking structure. While in terms of AFM, you understand how the accounting works.
Works.
And when we talk about retail banking and wealth management, if you have got money, how do we utilize it? If you look
Correct.
at module D of both AFM and RBWM, both are connected. Both are
Yeah.
talking about taxation and planning. Right? So, whenever we are preparing for this examination now, don't look at the subjects individually. If you try to find out the deep connection, you will find there are many topics which you do in one subject and then you do a similar topic in another subject. Both are interconnected and it will give you a better understanding of this.
Yes. Just to give an example of the same, as we have in AFM, we have ratio analysis and in AFM, similar ratio analysis is there in RBWM also. Chapter number 3 means it's that detailed now. And
Hmm.
remember, everyone earlier everyone used to say one thing. Means earlier bankers have seen JIB is easier, CIB is tougher. Now remember, from May 23, it's nothing like that. Both of them are at the same level. JIB and CIB both are at the same level. That's why you have to be equally be prepared for both of them. Yeah, Niharika ma'am. This
Amanjot
Amanjot
ma'am.
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. As sir and ma'am said, they have given you a whole picture of JIB. Now, what to do and what not to do, you have got it. So, now something I want to add here, like as I've written here, language will be tricky. And this is what we have got in the feedback for the May 2023 and October 2023 paper. So, a lot of candidates were there in the analysis and they were telling us this topic have been asked, this topic have been asked. And we were very relieved, like, yeah, this is definitely been done by the bankers because we have covered these in the classes. But what problem they have faced, they were not able to understand the language of the question. The same thing have been asked which you have studied, but you are somehow facing the problem that you are not able to understand what question is actually trying to ask and what options are actually saying. So the language will be tricky, and for that I have only one solution: practice. If you are practicing a mock test, that will be definitely helping you out to understand the language they are asking in the paper. Apart from that, questions will be lengthy, so you have to have a time management properly. So a lot of bankers do this kind of things. They directly go to the paper and give the paper and pass the particular subject and particular GIB or whole subjects. But I would suggest do not do that, because now time management is important, language is tricky, so you have to practice, you have to give the mock test. Without that, it will be a risky, like might be you will clear the paper or maybe you will not. So do not do that. There are certain things you have to follow. Out of that, mock test is very important. You will find the topic wise mock test, as well as you will find the full length mock test in this particular Officers at a 24/7 channel. Apart from that, if I talk about the two subjects that I will be going to take in your batches, that is IE, IFS, and PPB. Both the subjects are very lengthy. As you can see, 45 and 55 units are there respectively. And what kind of questions can be asked here? All the questions will be conceptual based. So you have to focus on concepts, nothing else. Do not try to mug up the concepts. PPB is a lengthier subject comparatively all the other three subjects, but it is easy for all of you because you are already doing practice. You are already practically working on their products, general banking products, and all of this. So it is kind of an easy subject for you. But yes, still in the PPB, this time in October 2023 paper, we have seen the bankers got confused because of the language. So do not take it very easy. Make sure you provide each and every subject a proper timing to prepare. In IE, IFS, what you have to do, just focus on the concepts. If you understand the concept, and do remember, these two modules, A and B, are interrelated. C and D are interrelated because first two is Indian economy, last two is Indian financial system. So you have to cover in the same sequence. Do not do this mistake. You are covering A, then C, for D and B. Do not do that. Make sure A and B will be covered together and C and D will be covered together if you are preparing self also. Apart from that, PPB, it's all about concepts. In Indian economy, you will find the data that you have to remember. You will find the data, the theory, the concept, everything is there in Indian economy. Numericals will be there. In the PPP, numericals will be there and totally concepts will be there. So you have to focus in these two subjects. Line by line, everything have to be read, because in your paper you will find the direct paragraph have been seen from the book, and out of that they will be asking you the match the following, case study, or filling the blanks types of questions. So you have to focus, cover each and every line of your book, read the concept, try to understand the concept, because you can see syllabus is very vast. If you think about it, let's mug up the concepts. In the end, when you are giving paper, you will be giving paper, you will find that you are having a confusion because of the lack of the revision, because of the lack of the conceptual understanding. You will be confused between two or three options. So do not do that. And when you are starting your preparation, always use elimination method in your practice, because that is the method that will help you for the time management, as well as you will find the answer quickly, and you will be sure about your answer, so that you will not do, or you will not give a negative question. That is very important for all of you. So this is all, I think. So now what we are going to do as a team in Officer Study 24/7 for all of you, we are starting a new batch for all of you that will be start from 20th of November. It means from Monday. From 20th of November, from Monday, we are starting the first English medium batch of ours, in which all the subjects will be covered. A certain detail I will provide you here, what will be available. First, you will find the conceptual classes. Concept classes will be available for all of you. That will be available in recording form. If you are not able to watch, let's say, live session, you can watch the recording 24/7. It will be available till your batch validity. Second thing you will find here, topic wise test. Let's say in IEIFS, if there is 45 units, you will find 45 topic wise tests there. Apart from that, full length mock test will be also available. Full length test will be available, so that you will have a time management, as well as you will be able to apply the concepts which you have studied in your class. The next thing you will find here, that is your ebooks. With the help of ebooks, you can read your, or you can revise your concept. Let's say in the bank, when you are free, there is no crowd in the bank and you are free, you can check your video courses. If it is not possible to watch the video, you can have the option of ebooks. You can read the ebooks and revise your concept from there. So all these things will be available for all of you till the validity of your batch. And now how to enroll in that particular batch, that I will let you know. So first of all, you have to download the Adda 24/7 application. By downloading the application, you will find 1% additional discount. So do make sure you purchase with the help of application. Go to the Adda 24/7 application, you will find a JAIIB CIB section here. Click on the May 2024 paper, and you have to click on view all. Now, a lot of bankers will be there who are freshers, who are going to give the JAIIB exam for the first time. I would suggest you can go with the JAIIB Mahapacks 2.0, because in the batch I have given you the details what will be available. Now in Mahapack, you will get additional benefits. In the future, whatever revision batches we are having, you will find those revision batches in the Mahapack. All the marathons will be available in the Mahapack, and you will get extra validity, or I can say the double validity right now if you enroll. Apart from that, if you want to go only with the batch, you can click on this particular batch and enroll here. If you want the individual subject batch, you can find AFM individual, IEIFS, PPB, RBWM, all the individual batches are also available. Now, how to enroll? Just click on the batch, whatever you want to enroll. Do check the offerings of the batch and click on the buy now option. And after clicking on the buy now option, you have to use a code that is
Adda 23.
23. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So by applying this code, you will find here 80% discount, but it will become 81 when you use the coins on the application. So this is how you will get 81% discount. 9-month validity will be available with this Sankalp batch. And this is starting from 20th of November. It means from Monday. So Niharika ma'am, you will be starting the batch.
Yes, ma'am.
So AFM will be on 20th of November. Apart from that, I will be also starting the same day PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking. As I have told you, this have a lengthiest subject, 55 units are there. Or I think, Vishal sir, the book is around 1,000 pages.
Yeah, 1,000 pages, correct.
So it is going to take a lot of time to cover just a single subject. That's why we are starting PPB today, from Monday only.
No, just for the means for all the students. Remember, Don't take the subjects lightly. JIB means you.
True.
It's not that you can clear it within last 1 month nowadays. It's not possible at all. Be frank about it.
Sir,
You
I
have
had
to
seen.
start from the earlier. Yeah, you have to start from the earliest part. Means from November, December only you'll have to start. Only then you'll be able to clear it. Keep it very clear about it. Don't bring ifs and buts in between. You can't just rectify something and go and write that something. Not possible. These exams are nowadays based on concepts. If the concepts are cleared, only then you'll be able to clear the exams. Otherwise, it's not at all possible for everyone. Okay. And what do we do at Adda 24/7? Why should you join the classes? Just to give you. See here, the book, as ma'am told, it's around 1000 pages PPB. Now, is it possible for you practically tell me? Is it possible working for in the bank for 10 hours and then coming home, then family problems and everything, and then you'll be reading those 1000 pages for one subject?
Hmm,
Similarly, others also. Others are around 600, 700 pages. Is it
true.
possible? Not possible. We at Adda 24/7, we are the lamppost. We'll give you the guidance. What is important, what is to be studied, what all is to be left out. See here, studying is not only what is reading, what is to be studied. You should also know what is to be left out. So that these guidances are given in the classes. So that's why I would suggest join the classes ASAP. Okay, because don't miss even the single class. You're having the recorded sessions as well. If you get some miss out some class due to some pressures, you can definitely go to the recorded sessions, isn't it? Don't miss out on anything and join the classes immediately.
There's one misconception that I've recently seen among the people ki now the numerical questions are not being asked. There are hardly, ma'am, 3, 4 numericals that we saw, but we had practiced so many numericals in our classes. Why should we look forward to it further? If you remember the portion where ma'am was stating about the language they are making, if you look at the conceptual questions now, na, it is created out of the numerical only.
Yes,
That is
correct,
also a numerical question. If you do not know the numerical, you cannot even understand the
correct,
question portion. Be the options are a far cry further. So
correct.
till the time you are not going through the book properly, how will you be able to answer? Even for elimination method, you need to know each and every A, B, C, D option. If you do not know any of the options, then your elimination is again having an error of at least 0.5%. So why do we bring up a probability that let's give this for another 6 months?
Yeah,
Because at any point of time, if you are being lethargic, if you are being someone who's procrastinating and waiting ki chalo koi baat nahi, some miracle will happen and then I'll study at the end of the particular time period, then it will cost you another 6 months. So be prepared. Are you ready to put another 6 months to clear JIB, or
no.
you are looking forward to preparing it right away and then giving it in the May itself and just finalizing your JIB and then going for CIB as well. Because you are not someone who's just looking at one particular ladder. There is a particular series which is ready for you. And every single month where you are delaying is going to cost you another 6 months. So are you prepared for that or not? Is the question.
An important part over here is, as ma'am told you, another 6 months. Look at it from the financial angle. I'll tell you one important part. Another 6 months means what? You lose out on around 800 rupees per month. So 6 months means 4,800 you lose it. Isn't it? That's a simple calculation. And if you look at the fees also, the fees of the discounted fees, this 800 into 6 months, that it gets recorded in those 6 months only,
Yes.
isn't it? So don't leave anything for next six. And remember, the basic rule in life is it's now or never. Either you do it now or things never happen. Okay, they will never ever happen. So start preparing it right now only. Yeah, ma'am.
Correct. As the sir has said, sir have pointed out the motivational factor that is your increment, I think. That's a
Yeah,
kind of motivational
isn't
factor.
it?
But now JIB is a kind of paper that is definitely going to help you in this skill enhancement. And that's what I think IIBF wants.
True.
Because what kind of books and what kind of paper we are seeing, they only want to enhance your skills, to enhance your knowledge about the banking products or whatever subjects they are asking for. For that, you have to go with the conceptual understanding. Otherwise, not possible. So this is the Mahapack. You can check the offerings here. Everything will be available. The same code you have to apply, that is Adda 23, and you will get 81% discount. But here you will get the validity of 12 months. And the Sankal batch, you will get the validity of 9 months. So accordingly, you can decide. And you have a 3 option. 3 months validity is there. I think that's not useful for you right now because you have more than that months remaining. 6 plus 6 and 12 plus 12-month validity is available. Accordingly, you can decide and purchase from the 24/7 application. That will give you additional 1% discount. So I think let's sum up the
Yeah,
session.
let's wind up. Yeah, the
Thank you
point
so
over
much.
here is just to round up. I will always suggest to everyone, as I told you, and ma'am also told you, start preparing from the earliest stage.
Hmm.
Don't keep it for the month end of that part. Start with join the and don't even miss a single class. Okay,
Yeah,
even a single class
agreed.
missing, you might be facing some problems. Chalo, bye everyone. Yeah,
Chaliye. Thank you
So
so much,
thank you so
everyone.
much
Please
everyone
make
for
sure
joining.
that you are studying properly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chaliye.
So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much everyone for joining the session. And on 20th of November, you will find the first orientation class only on Officers at a 24/7 channel. So do not forget to join that particular class as well. Thank you everyone. Take care.